Welcome back, guys, and this is very interesting actually, with my discussion of building your brand as a caster, and this comes into building your brand and give you a live example of definitely what not to do as a caster, as an example of building your brand, okay? And most of it is building your brand on hate, okay? And let's give a good example here as well on why that doesn't succeed very often. In fact, we can take a quick look at it as well. And as you guys may have heard today, there was a certain streamer today had let's be real, had a bit of a not a good spot today. Not a good idea. But let's just watch the video. You guys can decide, and I'll stop in between to really talk about why this is a terrible idea and why this is like a image before a disaster, basically.
She's not 15. Shut up, you idiots.
When I get to 2,000 subs, then you guys get a song.
Now, first of all, when you play this risky game of depending on others for content, the content's eventually going to dry up, okay? And this is why you don't build your brand on reacting to other people's content. It's a very, very low effort meta, and you're going to run out of content eventually. You know, you have to create your own content. You have to be intuitive and creative to do so.
Not 50 gifted. That is.
Yeah, she has way more subs than me. How does she? Okay, okay. I have more viewers right now. Usually I average.
Okay. I don't get this argument, okay? I have more viewers argument, blah, blah, blah. Well, given the kind of things you are doing, which is go to watch someone else's stream and having, like, if you guys can see in the right area, like, I'll bring it up really, really quickly as well. You can see that there's people in the chat, okay? You can see there's people in the chat talking, you know, referring to the streamer's name, which is Riders, by just in case you're wondering. You can see it. Like, you can see that he's, like, that people, you know, obviously something has been done and some of his fans have got in there. Now, other people will be like, oh, no, it's not his fault. You know, he can't be held responsible for it. The thing is, you never give that opening or give that culture any sort of opening because they will harass the other person. And it's not a good look for your brand. It's a terrible, terrible look for your brand if they see you, all you're doing here is going to other people's streaming and reacting to them, and especially in a hateful sort of way as well. And I know a few Fortnite streamers are a lot younger who do this, where they lead hate raids on random small viewer streamers and then try to, like, to dodge a Twitch report, try to lead, you know, good raids and stuff like that when seriously they're trying to just dodge a report. Now, this guy, I believe Riders, has been banned for probably at least 3 days for this sort of behavior because you can't do this on Twitch's platform. It's against also Twitch TOS. But this is not good for your brand either, given the fact that you're just coming in here and shitting on other streamers, and it's not a good look. It only attracts like the 12 to 15-year-olds who actually believe that females are taking over, and that the reason why guys can't succeed on Twitch, despite being the absolute opposite if you looked at the subs counts and everything else like that, is because women are stealing their viewers. Women aren't stealing your viewers, you're just a shit cunt and no one fucking likes you. That's the meat and potatoes of the entire argument, is that they do not like you, okay? People do not like you, and people do not think your content of shitting on other people is worth $5 to sub to, okay? Now, some people are like, some people enjoy people's presences, okay? Maybe that 30 seconds is out of context, and this 30 seconds could be out of context too, but doing this sort of behavior is not going to get any kind of subs, and he's whinging that he has more viewers, therefore he gets more subs. That's never the case, and never has been the case. In fact, a few of the top subscribed streamers, you know, up in there don't get too many viewers, but just have a lot of loyal supporters, stuff like that, who will gift themselves and stuff like that. Anyways, let's continue.
100 gambling. How does she have 1,700?
Did he say gambling? Gambling streamers as well, with gambling as well, they get embeds from the website and stuff like that. So this guy obviously doesn't understand Twitch and doesn't understand how badly this is damaging his brand, because this sort of stuff hugely damages your brand when you're comparing yourself to other streamers, damages your own mental health, and also not to mention is, you know, you're basically enticing your community. As you guys can see here, there's two people in here, Outriders, people already being in here as well, basically trying to harass the stream here. I think it's Avery. It is Avery. And it's like, mate, why are you doing this? Like, you're just hurting yourself. Like, any org, well, every org's gonna see this now, of course, is gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna touch this at all. Like, any sponsors gonna be like, nah, I'm probably going to tear up your contract as well.
780
to be honest with
subs. Like, dude!
He's actually fucking.
Does he only have 680 subscribers and is in a gambling thing? Oh, damn, man, that's pretty rough. But yeah, this is the problem. Like, they're comparing a sub count of 1,780, Just Chatting Stream, a very established Just Chatting Stream, and a very good gamer as well. Probably not the greatest idea to compare that. Not to mention as well, shit on this person. No, I don't think it's because they're a woman, but, I guess, he actually does mention it in the clip. But you guys will see what I mean. Like, if you're shitting on a person that have more viewers than you because they're a woman, you obviously don't know what your own niche is, where you sell your pitch value. Because I can tell you right now, you should look at the characteristics of probably the community in her sort of chat. Maybe Avery is like more of a counselor taught type of approach where people just go to her for guidance and stuff like that, which is a big difference compared to potentially your content. You may not be the person they go to guidance and stuff like that. Therefore, her viewers and your viewers aren't going to mix. And clearly, in this instance, they don't mix because you're just some whinger, and this other chick is a creator and a constructor. So of course they're not going to mix. One creates, one destroys. It seems.
We suck!
Day was correct about Elliot.
Do you think it's just guys because she's a girl? Oh, it's just guys. She's not fit.
Now, yeah, that last part there, never a good look. You do not ever want that sort of stuff to see in your content just because she's a girl. That is never going to end well. That never bodes well, okay? You cannot be like, oh, she succeeds because she's X-gender and stuff like that. Mate, there's a lot of females on this platform that aren't very successful, okay? Like, if you thought that was the magical bullet that's going to solve everything with being a female, it ain't. It's a challenge in itself being a female on Twitch when you got like 20 million guys who are creepy stalker shitheads as well. Well, 20 million is a bit much. But you got that 1% of that 20 million who are just creepy stalker shithead guys. And it's just like, they've got a different challenge of their own where they've got to protect everything because, one guy, just look at Sweet Anita's story, for example, where basically she has to dodge a stalker every fucking time because he basically follows her around and she has to probably live in constant fear, I guess, sometimes. It's not a good living. It's not, maybe sometimes I even question whether it's worth it or not. And, well then, this is the worst part. Like, let's look at this writer's fella, of course, and let's just see the type of stuff that, well, he's into. And we go to his Twitter. Okay, obviously don't harass him. I don't no harassment like that. He's with Rubat. And all I'm going to say here is, like, mate, take a look at yourself before you criticize anyone else. You're with a crypto casino that is unregulated. I mean, I can understand why nobody wants to sponsor you to outside the crypto gambling here, where essentially your entire industry is under a bit of a cloud, where like CoffeeZilla's done a video where most of you guys actually don't gamble with your own money. You gamble with money given you by Roobet, so you get more people to sign up, and whatever losses you get, whatever losses they have, you get as a commission, according to Stephen Dewitt and CoffeeZilla's video, where that was revealed. But I'm not sure what sort of deal you're on, but writers do. But that does not look good, where the only people that are going to sponsor you is sus gambling websites on crypto, okay? Probably shouldn't be throwing any rocks because Avery Ham is probably sponsored by a lot better companies as well. And I guess at the end of the day, Rise, kind of gets what you deserve, I guess. And this is what you're talking about with building a brand. If you're just a shithead and not a people's person and just hate on random people, you ain't gonna get far, okay? You don't attract bees with vinegar, okay? You attract them with honey, obviously. And obviously with Ryder's approach of hating random streamers, I know it's a 30-second clip, could be completely out of context. But if you engage in that sort of behavior beyond the 30 seconds, you're not going to get any subs. You're not going to get any sponsorships. And those two, the sponsorships especially, are mainly a lifeblood of your stream. Okay? And you're not going to get any of that. And you're just going to be sitting out here whinging for whatever, how long, until it just gets through your thick skull that it's all on you, okay? Twitch is the most accountable platform ever, because it's all on you. Content creation, all on you. There's no mystical bullet on the other side that magically stops you from doing whatever you want on Twitch. You can do whatever you want, whatever you take your mind to it. There's no mystical wrath panel that will stop you from, achieving your goals if you really want to go at content creation and Twitch. Anyways, guys, wanting to do a little addition on how not to build your brand, and that's one example. Just basically hating on others. It never works. A lot of streamers say this as well. A lot of TOs and orgs say this as well. If you cannot name one thing about yourself that's good without dragging someone else down, you are not right for the job, and that's the lesson that you guys should be left with. See you guys later. Peace out. Josh out. Like, subscribe, and share the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.